And just like that, I'm back at the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. Yeah, today's video, we're gonna hopefully go on some rides and of course talk about a few little updates. And you can see the first one right there that I mentioned in the previous video, but yeah, they've taken down the walls around the train tracks. They were working on the tracks for the past few weeks, and they have wrapped up that project, which is nice. And they've also wrapped up the main entrance project, at least for the second area of entrance gates. They're gonna eventually work on these two over here, so they'll probably get to those here in the next couple weeks. They're probably gonna try to get as much done as possible before the 70th anniversary. And before I forget, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Yeah, we're just cruising around Disneyland today, so let's not waste any more time and have some fun and dive right in. Yeah, it looks so much better without the construction fences up. It just makes the biggest difference when they all come down. So yeah, that project is wrapping up, and I believe it's March 7th when the train reopens, so just a couple more days. Let's see, do we have any new park maps? I still think they have the Tiana one. Yeah, they still have Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and we have different languages. I'm surprised they don't have Tiana's Bayou Adventure on all of them. It's interesting. So I think the rest of these are just, yeah, the Mickey and Minnie. And then in the front of the train station, you can see they've also taken down those work walls that were at the top of the stairs. Those like really weird ones that, I don't know, I feel like they were placed there for no reason, but yeah, those are now put back in storage, revealing the beautiful train station. So yeah, it's looking great over here on Main Street. All right, let's make our way down Main Street. All the Main Street vehicles are out. The horse-drawn trolley coming in too, right behind me. Yeah, this is a beautiful day today. It is a really beautiful day. And I'm here at the park very early. It is 8:34. Yeah, usually I'm not here at the park this early, but it's unfortunately the only way to kind of get a few rides in if you want to do rides. It's kind of hard to do that later on in the afternoon. Oh, here comes Chip. That's the horse today. Hello, Chip. Nice to see you. It's funny how easy it is for those horses to just pull those trolleys. So cool. They're beautiful horses. And look who it is over here at Refreshment Corner. Hello.
Hey.
How are you guys doing today?
Hungry.
Yeah, that's what Chip was saying. I was just talking to him earlier. He was saying that he was a little hungry.
Well, we're going to eat now, and then we're going to go have fun. Is that cool?
I mean, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Do it.
All right, we got the croissant witch with the eggs and the bacon and the stuff. We got some more eggs and the bacon and the stuff. And oh yeah, Main Street, Main Street. And then we also got some construction going on back there because Jolly Holiday's still doing its refurb thing, which opens up at the end of the month, I believe. That's the rumor on the street. Yeah. And I also heard that inside is a 900-foot tall roller coaster. That's what they were adding.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I can do that.
It's crazy. Wow, we got a lot of action going on over here with the trolleys.
Wow.
So, all right, let's go ahead and finish up, and then I think we're going to ride our first attraction and then eventually make our way over to some more updates. Yeah, not too much longer for this, thankfully. And hopefully, in all seriousness, hopefully they made some improvements on the interior to make it a little bit more efficient, because Jolly Holiday is a very popular location, especially for breakfast. So maybe we'll also get some new breakfast items. That'd be kind of cool. Made it to Adventureland, and yeah, look at this. We could actually walk through Adventureland because it's really early in the morning. And like I was saying earlier, because of that, we're able to do a few rides, because you already know how it's going to be later on in the afternoon. It's going to be stacked. And right now, Indiana Jones has a 15-minute wait, so we're going to take that and give her a spin, because it's been a minute since I've been on Indiana Jones, and that's always a really good ride. One of my favorites here in the park. And just after a couple minutes, we've made our way into the temple. Oh yeah. Still to this day, one of the greatest rides Disney has ever built. And fun fact, it's extra special because this attraction is going to be celebrating its 30th anniversary in just a few hours, because this ride opened up March 4th, 1995. Today is March 3rd, so again, we're just a few hours early, but that's okay. We could still celebrate by enjoying it today. Yeah, can you believe that? 30 years this ride has been entertaining millions of people from around the world and has sparked a bunch of clones too. Got the version in Tokyo. Then we have a version of the attraction at Animal Kingdom still, the dinosaur attraction. So yeah, this is This is pretty iconic over here. Yeah, we got to watch out for these guys. They got a narfle the Garthok.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, watch out.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, that's a reference.
The future. I live the curtain of time. It is your destiny.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite room.
Your destiny now lies beyond the gates
All right, just got off Indiana Jones. That was really good. And again, 10-15 minute wait, so not bad at all. All the major effects were working. So that is really awesome, especially for its 30th anniversary. I'm glad they were able to go in and fix a lot of the stuff that just wasn't working before. I feel like there's some effects though that are probably never gonna work ever again, but who knows? You never know what they're gonna do in the next couple of years. Overall though, it's still one of the greatest attractions that Disney's ever built, and I really hope that in the future they continue to strive for that kind of detail and immersion. Like, I mean, it's incredible. Indiana Jones is so well done. It's so impressive. You know, that turn that you go into the temple right after you see Indiana Jones for the first time, you make that left-hand turn and you see just the scope of the temple. Like, that is an amazing shot. You know, like that is so breathtaking. So I really hope that Disney continues to do things like that in the future. But next up is the mighty, mighty Matterhorn. Yeah, only a 15-minute wait for this one too. So yeah, the three of us are gonna go ahead and jump on, do a couple more thrill rides. Yeah, this is nice in the park. See, this is how it used to be like during the week. It would just be like this all day. You wouldn't have to worry about it. But now, it's just shoulder to shoulder most of the time. What's happening? Oh, dang, look at this update. I think it's another 900-foot tall roller coaster. Holy moly, look at that. Well, it's either the roller coaster or there's a major drinking fountain renovation happening. All right, we're almost to the load and unload. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we get the left side, because the other day when I rode this, I got the right side. And you know, I like both sides of the Matterhorn, but let's be real. The best side is the left side. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I like
Tomorrowland
Tomorrowland.
forever.
Yeah. It's a little more heavy duty, but you know, if you're gonna do Matterhorn, come on.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just legit, and it's got that big drop in it too. So yeah, let's hope for the left side. Alrighty, sweet, we got the left side, so this is gonna be really fun. Oh, here we go. I know. Oh man. Okay, just got off Matterhorn, really good ride. Sorry that I abruptly ended the POV. The camera stopped recording midway through the ride, so my apologies on that. It was still fun nonetheless. It's one of my favorite rides ever. So yeah, I will always enjoy a spin on Matterhorn. But I'm over here at Small World now, where they're still working on the attraction. So let me spin you around. Hold on, everybody. Yeah, you can see they're working on the facade. Let me zoom in. You can kind of see the scaffolding over the fence there. So it looks like they're doing some painting. Still no word on when this is supposed to reopen, other than just sometime in the spring. So every week that I'm here, I'll just keep you all updated. But just to let you know, Small World will be closed probably all throughout March. Over in Tokyo, they added some Guardians of the Galaxy characters, well, just some Marvel characters in general to it. So I wonder if they'd do that over here at our version. Because I feel like Disney's, again, trying to put in as much IP as they possibly can. And they've already put in a few IP to It's a Small World. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they want to do some Marvel characters like they did in Tokyo. Ooh, look at these beautiful flowers. Love the color combo there, the purple and pink. Ooh, we got the train hanging out on the tracks up there. They might be doing some testing soon. Let me zoom in. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do a few laps here in the next couple days because they have to get their cycles in after the refurbs. And then she'll open up. And then over there at the Fantasyland Theater, you know, I wish they would just do something with this spot. If, you know, Disney, if you're not going to spend money on entertainers, then just take the theater out and put another ride over here. I mean, at this point, I think that would be the most wise thing to do. Yeah, I think they could do something really cool over here in this corner. There's plenty of space for a pretty sizable dark ride if they really wanted to. They unfortunately have to take out a lot of the trees that are around me, but they can do it. You know, if Disney really wanted to, they could put 2 dark rides in this corner of Fantasyland. Because let's be real, they don't use this theater often. Like, it is barely used. They did the thing for the Pixar Fest, which was whatever. They did the thing over here for the holidays, which is just another dance party. And that's about it. Other than that, it's just an empty theater. Like, look at this. This would be another perfect venue for some entertainment. But again, Disney's just not going to do it. They're not going to spend the money on the entertainers throughout the year, and it's kind of a shame. It really is. This is a company that's known for entertainment, and they have multiple theaters like this that are just sitting. So yeah, I hope they have plans for some of these spaces. Same thing over at California Adventure with the Hyperion Theater. The Hyperion Theater just sits, just not being utilized for the guests that are in the park. They might utilize these spaces for, you know, schools and auditions and stuff like that, but as far as big stage shows, no, they don't do any of that stuff anymore. It really is a bummer. And I don't know, I'm one of the like YouTubers that's always outspoken about this stuff because I feel like we do need to be outspoken about it. When you speak up about stuff like this and you demand it, like, yeah, we want more entertainment, then the company will listen and they'll do it. But you have a lot of other creators that just, they think it's all fine and dandy and everything's okay and it's the best ever. No, it really isn't. You know, like this is not fun. I would like to sit down with any other vlogger that thinks that this is fun and have a conversation, because this is lame. Like there should be a show in this corner of the park, or if you're not going to do a show, then take it all down and build a new attraction, expand. You know, you can increase the capacity here. And that's not me, you know, talking smack to Disney. I'm just calling it like it is. Like this, come on, guys. This is not cool. So hopefully they do something with this space. And you know, I'm outspoken about this stuff because I'm passionate about the parks. I love the parks. If I hated this place so much, I just wouldn't be here. I really just wouldn't be here. But oh, see, someone agrees with me. But yeah, I want to see these places be the best they can. So yeah, a show would be really nice over here, or just a new ride. Look at this though. Side note, here's another shot of all that scaffolding over by Small World. So it looks like they're just working on that front section where the clock is. Not seeing any other work. And then yeah, who knows what they're doing on the interior space. But enough about that. Let's continue the journey through Fantasyland and towards the Rivers of America, because I wanted to go over to the Haunted Mansion gift shop, the Madame Leota Somewhere Beyond shop, because they've recently taken down the walls, and I wanted to talk about that. Also, isn't it nice to walk through Fantasyland and not have to deal with like shoulder-to-shoulder crowds? Yeah, this little pathway right here usually gets stacked, but right now it is 10:08 and the park has not reached its full attendance just yet for the day. So yeah, this is very nice and calming. It's not as crazy as it usually is later on in the afternoon. Oh yeah, it's nice back here. Really, really nice. It's a little windy today too, like it was the other day, but not as bad. Yesterday was just so cold. That wind, when it picks up and it's like a little chilly willy, oh yeah, it's brutal. But today, it's nice. I'm still wearing a long sleeve because it's not like blazing hot, but it is a beautiful day to be at Disneyland today. Oh, look at this over here at Golden Horseshoe. The walls are up around the quick service place. They're probably working on the deck. If I was going to take a wild guess, that's probably what they're doing. It might not be an interior thing, because the deck is, you know, it does get old after a while, and thousands and thousands and thousands of people are walking on it every single day. So yeah, it might need to be serviced. Okay, made it up over here. Crowd's not too bad in this area as well. Haunted Mansion does have a pretty lengthy line though. So good for Haunted Mansion, good for OG Haunted Mansion. But yeah, you can see off in the distance there, yeah, the walls have come down around the Somewhere Beyond shop. They have fixed it, and hopefully when it rains, they won't have any more issues. I don't know why they didn't think about this before, but you know what? That's all right, because at least it's done. So here's the final look. They've added these drains right here. So just in case we have some flood action, all the water will go in there and it'll help out, because I think they were having issues with the water going inside the shop, because there really isn't too much coverage. And if the rain's coming in sideways, you're kind of screwed. So this is a little easy fix, and we'll see how it holds up here in the next couple days when it starts to rain. One thing that is pretty interesting is I wonder why they didn't put the drains over here as well, because you'd think if the water's kind of going in through the doors, I would just put a few extra there just to be careful, or not to be careful, but just to be safe. But maybe these will be fine. I feel like these are going to make a really big difference. But with that, I think that completes the Somewhere Beyond gift shop work. I feel like it's complete. So this might be the finished product, y'all. There you go, brand new gift shop right next to Haunted Mansion. Check mark. Now here's some food for thought. Go ahead and comment down below your opinion. Is the gift shop okay, or as an alternative, would you have rather had a bar or lounge next to the Haunted Mansion? Like on the Disney Treasure, the new Disney cruise ship, the Haunted Mansion lounge is amazing looking. So would you have rather had that next to Haunted Mansion, or is the gift shop cool? Now I know there's the alcohol conversation at Disneyland, but since we already have Ogas over here, I feel like we've already broken that. We've already gone past the line. So I think a lounge would have been cool. I would have preferred a lounge and a nice little beautiful spot to sit versus the gift shop, but that's just me personally. But yeah, go ahead and comment down below. What do you think? All right, let's continue the journey. Wow, someone is very upset about the Haunted Mansion gift shop as well. Hey, I get it, little buddy. I get it. But I think we're gonna go over to California Adventure next. Check out the happenings over there. Last draft to the island will leave at 4:30. Just keep that in mind. Made it into California Adventure. We're working on the other entrance gates over there. We walked through the new ones, which was really cool. Yeah, they're almost done. So they should get that done here in the next few weeks. Let's make our way down Buena Vista Street. Still have the red car Charlie out here for photo ops, by the way, if you want to take a picture with her. Well, let's make our way over to Carthay Circle, because from the outside of the park, you can see that the scaffolding has risen even higher to the very tippity top of the Carthay Circle building. And you know what? I'm expecting a lot of people to be on the parade corridor because of Food and Wine Festival, which, yeah, I will not be partaking in this season. But we'll take a stroll anyway to check it out. But yeah, look at Carthay Circle. Dang. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, they are doing a top to bottom refurb on that building. I mean, they have to do it every once in a while. It's been a long time since they've gone up in there to give it a nice coat of paint. It's nice to see the fountain back on too. Yeah, look at that. It looks like the scaffolding only goes to this side. They don't have it on that side just yet. They might be doing it in phases. So they might finish this side first and then work their way over to that side. Get a little closer shot here. I mean, it's either they're doing a paint job or this could be a cotton candy stand. I wouldn't be surprised. Or my last guess the other day when I was here, saying that they might convert this to a Lion King restaurant. You never know. I will definitely be keeping an eye on it. But yeah, that's pretty crazy to see. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the scaffolding up around the building. Yeah, it looks like only the 1901 side of the building. Those crazy 1901 club members went a little too hard the other night. They nearly took the building down. And since this is the 1930s, it's gonna take a couple eons to finish that building. Now, since it is Food and Wine Festival, I might as well give you a few little tidbits of information. Remember, if you already know what you wanna order, just order everything from one of the booths, because you can just stack it all up there. And then instead of having to individually order at each booth, you can just walk up to the pickup side and pick up your item. If you're wondering what the Food and Wine Festival Spirit jersey looks like this season, well, there you go. It's a nice blue color. I don't mind it. It's not too crazy. And then the logo on the front here, if I can get my life together. If you don't want to buy items individually, you can also get tasting cards. They have 2 different tasting cards this season. There's one with 4 items and another one with 8 items. The one with 4 items costs $32, and then the one with 8 items costs $63. And if you're a Magic Key holder, you get a little discount, and they charge you $58 for the 8-item tasting lanyard. Now, you'd have to add up the individual prices for all the food. I don't know what that is. I feel like I should probably do the math because I have a feeling it's probably the same price. I don't know if there's a really good value this season on the tasting lanyard. There's really not a lot of food this year for Food and Wine Festival, and that's, again, the reason why I'm not doing it this season. It's just, I don't think that it's worth it, especially for $63, $58 for me. That's a lot for just only a couple food items. The water is slowly coming back to Grizzly River Run. Yeah, they're gonna be opening up the attraction here very, very soon. The water still hasn't gone into the main flume, just over here into the basin, but they're wrapping up the refurb. So it's gonna be really nice to have this attraction back open because it is gonna start warming up here very, very soon. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see that they have been painting the new concrete guide rails for the rafts, which are way more efficient than an actual piece of wood because the concrete will last so much longer than a tree stump would. So it looks like they're finishing up that. And just a few more little things. And then yeah, they'll get the ride back open here. Well, it should start cycling. I would say within the next 2 weeks, it'll start cycling, maybe a week and a half. Now, another thing that I've noticed now that the Food and Wine Festival is operating and people are getting food items, I'm seeing how big the portion sizing is, and the portion sizing is not that good. I feel like it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller every single year, and the prices keep getting higher and higher and higher. And again, I'm gonna be the YouTuber that's gonna give it to you straight. Honestly, I'm not gonna pay $10 for a tiny little sample of something. I'd rather go to Knott's Berry Farm where they give you a cheaper tasting lanyard and the portion sizing is insane. You can share the items that you get at Knott's Berry Farm. I'm just telling it like it is. The portion sizing is too small this year, and it's been getting smaller over the years. I've been noticing it. I've mentioned it in the past on my videos. So I really hope that in the future, Disney kind of steps it up in the food and wine department. I don't know why they won't. I mean, it's what a lot of people look forward to. So I really hope that they improve the Food and Wine Festival over the next couple of years. Oh, look at this. I've never even noticed this. Big Al's charging station. Oh, all right. Big Al's charging station. Okay, so is this like a little outlet in here? Oh, it is. So if you need to charge your phone, this is a perfect spot to do so. And yeah, Spencer and I were just talking about that they should have chargers all over the parks because we're required to use our phones quite a bit here at the Disneyland Resort.
I mean, I guess their deal with fuel rod might be compromised, but are people really using those? I don't know. I wonder what the rate of people in the comments maybe will tell you if they use fuel rod or not, or they come with their own bricks like we do.
I mean, I'll play devil's advocate here. Even if they did have a really powerful deal with fuel rod, I don't know if it would affect them if they even did the charging on people's own will and fuel rod.
True. Because you don't want to stop and have to sit there and wait. You want to keep moving.
Yeah.
The fuel rod has that incentive. So yeah, you're right. It might not affect it.
It might not affect them, but I think they should have at least a few more of those around the park because you have to be on your phone a lot at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, and I think it would be a wise move for them to build more of those stations, especially when you're sitting down eating and you're taking a little bit of a break. Yeah, have wireless charging built into some of the tables.
The table should have pads, charging pads. Just set your phone down.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
So that you can order more food and spend more money.
Yep, it's a genius plan. Come on, Disney. Now, one positive thing for me about Food and Wine Festival is, of course, the return of Soarin' over California. It comes back for the festival. I think they should keep it around for a lot longer. And also, one thing I always mention when it comes to Soarin' over California is I think that they should redo the film, especially with all the technology and everything now. I think it's time to refilm Soarin' over California. I feel like you can do so many new cool shots, especially some really nice sunset shots on the beach. And then you could do a new nighttime shot through downtown Los Angeles because that's changed. Yeah, it's been, 25 years? So Yeah, I think it's time for a new Soarin' Over California film. Because Soarin' Over the World looks really good, and I think they could do the same sort of treatment for the California version, and maybe keep the California version here all year long and to infinity and beyond, you know? Because I also think it would be a good idea to keep Epcot and California Adventure separated in that aspect when it comes to these attractions, because at Epcot it's the same version like we have here. So it would be kind of cool to just keep the California version exclusive for California Adventure and then keep the world version exclusive to Epcot. And another thing they can do to really enhance Soarin' Over California and just soaring around the world as well is bring in some special effects. You know, let's do some cool fog effects, let's do some new smells, maybe let's do some water effects. Like, you can do a lot with the fog. So, I don't know. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed for something like that in the future. And again, easy win for the park if they'd ever decided to refilm Soarin' Over California. That's a super easy win. Maybe on the next trip, we'll do an early morning at California Adventure and do a few rides over here. I'd like to go on Radiator Springs Racers in the morning. That'd be kind of fun. I haven't been on that in so long. So maybe we can do that. Maybe Incredicoaster. Oh wait, we can exit over here, I think, right? I don't know. Yeah, we can. Let's go out this way. Yeah, Incredicoaster, Radiator Springs Racers, maybe even Guardians. Yeah, that would be fun. We'll do that on the next trip. Well, I think that's gonna do it for today's very quick Disneyland Resort update video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you could let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from the Disneyland Resort or some of your other favorite theme parks, well, you should consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week that you won't want to miss out on. Also, be sure to check me out on Instagram, X, and Blue Sky. Those links will be down below in the description. Until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.